Action.
Bist du ein blöder Affe, ey. Ah, hau ab, ey. Du Sack.
I am an actor, producer, and kind of jack of all trades. Just don't leave me in charge of technical things because I'm not good at that. But producing is, I think, the one thing I do most, and acting second. And I seem to be caught in a world of nothing but horror and indie and offbeat films, which I love very much. So that's what I always enjoy doing, and I want to keep doing it. So that's why year after year I look for one project after another to work on.
I am Matthias Jakubski. I'm a student and also the DOP of Barricade. I'm studying film and multimedia.
Oh, I'm Manouche. I'm just Manouche. What should I tell you about myself? You want my private sex life, right?
I want to know.
I will not tell you.
All the gory, juicy details.
No, you want the kinky details, all the sordid details.
I'm Rain Brown, and I play Nina in this wonderfully, brilliantly written and directed and acted, I must say, new horror movie.
Michael is an American who's relocated to Germany, and he's kind of, you might say, man-child loser type in some ways because he doesn't seem to have his act together, and he's relocated here. He lives with his friend David, and they just kind of do doobies and drink and act like immature children, we all know, but in any case, he's estranged from his homeland, and his old friend, Flame, what you want to call her, comes over to maybe, perhaps, reawaken feelings in him that he didn't realize he felt before. So this tragic camping trip might actually have some good going for it, in a very odd way, but so Michael's tested in this movie.
Okay, in Barricade, I play the role of the mom of the mother. She looks and appears like a human being, but she's a predator. She's reduced to her instincts, like taking care of her youngs, taking care of food. She's a bitch from hell.
Nina is the lead. She's an actress from New York, so that was a big stretch. That was very hard for me to get into. Who comes over to visit her friend in Germany. She's having some domestic problems at home. She has a daughter that she loves very much, but you're not quite sure whether she's really a fit mother with her lifestyle. She believes she is with her whole heart, but right now her daughter is living with the dad, and so she comes over to visit her friend Michael and his friend David, and they decide to relax. They're going to go camping, and they go out into the woods. And you know it's never good when you go out into the woods in a horror movie, so the car stops working, they're running, they're screaming, there's blood, and that's all I can tell you right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it much. Not one boring minute.
Next question.
I did, as a matter of fact, because every film show I've ever worked on has always been tough, but this one was actually much like a party, because even though it was rain and blood and gore and all that stuff and all the headaches, it really was like a party. We'd start the day with, a happy breakfast, everybody would be hanging around, there was so much fun and good feelings in between, and we ended the night with a beer that I really didn't feel like I was filming. I felt like I was just kind of having a party with some shooting in between, and some gore, of course, but yeah, really, it was one of the more pleasant experiences I've had.
Yes, of course I did. I loved it.
Especially with German horror, I have to say, because my last one wasn't so pleasant.
They keep giving me horror movies and more horror movies. They want me to scream, they want me to be bloody, they want me to be scared, crying all the time. So no, actually I have done horror. Was my first movie, Dante Tomaselli, and Then I did Satan's Playground with Dante Time Assembly, which came out yesterday. Go buy it. And Aunt Rose, which is coming out in September, so go buy it. 2006.
No, it's not my first one.
And I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's been a bunch of other ones in there. I'm working on another project called Emeralds of Darkness in January, which is another horror movie. And yeah, there's been a couple more in there. But no, I've done other indie movies and done stage and theater, which I love too. But you know.
The best thing about shooting a horror film or horror movie is you get covered with blood and mud, and it's great fun. It's like back when you were 5-6 years old and are playing and get home totally naked? No, totally dirty.
There's something special about movie making, so I'll do any type.
The most, if you want to say even difficult day, was just yesterday, as a matter of fact, when we had the finale, which is all rain, cold weather. I think it's just because I've been through so much worse in other movies. I think that's why I'm becoming blasé to the idea of being in cold, because I'm always filming in cold weather. Being covered in gore, I knew I was going to be covered in gore. Didn't bother me. It wasn't unpleasant weather. It was just a little rainy, but no, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it's hard. I think
Horrible scene.
just a typical waiting around, but that's any movie. So no, it wasn't. I like to say yes, but no, it wasn't.
Yeah, depending on the weather conditions, it was. We had times when it was so goddamn hot and humid, and we had times when it was cold and rainy.
I'd have to say, when we were filming outside in the woods, and we were cold, and we'd been shooting for about 4 hours, and just been raining on us, and it just kept coming down, and it just chilled to the bone, and we still had to go. But at the same time, I have to say, I think for the movie, it's going to look really good, and I think it definitely added another layer. So I'll be happy when I see it, but I think that was pretty rough to get through. I was really sick that day, so I just want it to be done. I was just like, oh, okay, I have to get, but you know, that's not too bad.
I had headphones on, and to hear Rain Brown screaming was the most terrifying experience in this movie.
The best experience. I mean, there's not just one scene that I could say, oh, that was great. I mean, I just had so much fun doing it. I really think we did some really good work, and I met a lot of really cool people that I now can consider friends, and that's part of the whole experience of filmmaking. I mean, you know, if you only did it just for making the movies, you'd probably go insane. It's part of, you know, meeting new people and really being able to create something. So I think it came together nicely. Oh, you know this one. I've done it so many times. You want me to? Okay, I'll do it again. Oh, okay. Ready? I'll do it to the camera, too. How much wood a woodchuck chuck of a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck of a woodchuck could chuck wood. You all are going to learn that very soon.
I don't have one, but I could do something else. Gurgel with beer. It doesn't work.
You just drink beer.
Oh, I forgot.
My first trip to Germany, and the first place I landed in Germany was Hanover, and Langelsheim, we say it? Not Langelsheim, as I've been telling everyone. I have been sort of getting a grip of the way the German language works, because I've been saying it like like a complete fool all these years. But no, I really like it, actually. It's pleasant. I even said that when you get here, even the air smells different. Everything is just a little, it feels like a nice kind of rural, but just even the look of the towns is, I know it's commonplace for typical Germans, but for us it's fun. So it's kind of like a Never Land of gore, but they were crazy, yes. They're fun crazy, I mean, good crazy. And no, I mean, I've worked with foreign crews before. They're very foreign. They're foreign crews before, and the one thing I enjoy about making movies in Europe, especially, is that it is more like a game, because of the different language barriers. And the thing that's really most amazing, I find, is that it doesn't matter what you're making. It doesn't matter what the film is, what the subject is. Even if you're not speaking the same language at all times, everyone understands each other. I mean, if you understand filmmaking, it doesn't matter whether it be budgetary reasons or just, you know, things you're doing on the set, or just, you know, don't stand in the light. Everybody just can understand each other. So, you know, so really it is like that kind of fraternity everybody belongs to. But it was fun, and we have very nice characters on this set. So there were no bad eggs. It was fun, I think. And Timo Rose, of course, yes. Timo Rose, crazy man. He was always playing jokes on me. Not badly, of course, but he was a nice German.
We had a real cool team, I think. And with Timo, you know, if you get to know him closer, if you worked with him before, you will find out he's very passionate about his work. I love that when they're passionate about their work.
Team was great. It was a small team. I enjoy working with a small team because you are much faster, and we were very fast in this shooting.
No, I want you to shut it off first. No, I don't leave until you shut it off.
But I think actually the entire movie was a good experience. I couldn't particularly say this was the best or this or that was the best experience. The movie in itself was a great experience.
They're saying something in German again because they know I don't understand. But wait, I have more I have to say about this.
No, not yet.
No, but God, I think there's something else I want to tell you. God, hello, hello, God, hello.